Okay, let's go. I'm going to write a letter to Santa, Mom. Good idea. Dear Santa, I'm glad you found my house. Hope you enjoyed the cookie. I'm going to bed. Good night, Mom. Good night, Stephanie. Okay, time for a spelling quiz. I'm going to write a letter to Santa, Mom. How do you spell write? What's the first letter? W. Good. What's next? R. Nice. What's the next letter? I. Good. What comes next in write? T. Good job. What's the last letter? E. Right. I'm glad you found my house. How do you spell house? What's the first letter? H. Good. What comes after H? O. Nice. And what's the next letter after O? U. What comes next in house? S. Good. And what's the last letter? E. House. Good night, Mom. How do you spell night? What's the first letter? N. Good job. What comes next? I. Good. What's the next letter in night? G. Good. What comes next? H. And what's the last letter in night? T. Night. Mom, I don't want to study. You can do it, Peter. Peter, how do you spell yellow? Y-E-L-L-O-W. Great job. What about black? How do you spell that? B-L-A-C-K. Well done. Okay, time for a spelling quiz. Mom, I don't want to study. How do you spell study? What's the first letter? S. Good. What comes next? T. Good. What's the next letter? U. Very nice. What's the next letter in study? D. And what's the last letter? Y. Study. Peter, how do you spell yellow? What's the first letter? Y. Good. What's next? E. Nice. And after that? L. Good. And what comes after L? L. And what's the next letter in yellow? O. And what's the last letter? W. Yellow. What about black? How do you spell black? What's the first letter? B. Good. What's next? L. Good. And what comes after L? A. Good. What's the next letter in black? C. Good. And what's the last letter? K. Black. Great job! See you next time. Remember to like and subscribe for more videos.